Welcome to an all new up and close and personal show. This is season 2, episode 3 now. This should be episode 3. I want to let everybody make sure y'all come in the room. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe. Come on in the room. Get in here. I gotta put it up on my phone as well. So I get y'all butts in here. This is about to be a good ass interview. Make sure y'all share. Share. Make y'all sure y'all drop that in the comments. You have any question for Raven? Any question? She's up here. She want to answer any questions. So you have any question for Raven? Make sure you get your ass on here. Okay, put it on my phone so I can watch it on my phone. But yeah, we got a legendary show with Raven Sanchez, and so I'm going to in the midst of her show, I'm going to ask her personal questions about some of the stuff going on in entertainment field, because I love to talk about the entertainment field as well. So we're going to get started. I'm going to bring her on, and we're going to get this thing started. Let me do this right quick, and then we'll be back with Raven. Yes, we are back. I had to change my background. But let's welcome my queen, my good sister, Judy Booty, Miss Raven Sanchez. Make some noise, huh? Make some noise. Oh, you got done up for the interview. All right, now. So, Raven, many people that don't know you and some already know you. Just tell them, where you came from and how you started getting into female impersonation shows.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Just tell people something about you and how you started performing and getting into shows. Like, what was your stepping stone block that add up to this?
So my drag background is a little different from a lot of queens. My drag background is very much theater based. I started in New Bern, North Carolina, under the direction of John Van Dyke, where our shows were opening productions, cast introductions, like all of that. And I pretty much just fell in love with it. Like, I fell in love with the transformation, the glitz, the glam, all of it. And I just
so at what point where you was everyday living and jumped from that to this, what transpired?
You know what? That's a good question, because I really don't know. It's like legit. One day I was just the boy, and the next day, every weekend, I'm up in wigs. And I literally just don't know when that happened, but yeah, it happened.
So how did your parents feel about you doing shows?
Well, my father passed away when I was younger, but my mom is very, very supportive. She was actually up here earlier, helping me figure out what I was gonna wear today. She gives me her dresses out of her closet, and I'm like, thanks, but no thanks, Mom. She helps me pick out my hair whenever I'm doing something. Like, I have to pretty much call her and let her check out my face so I can get the okay from her.
Right.
She's not only her, but my entire family is very supportive of my art form and what I do.
Okay, that's good. Any goals that Raven is working on now? Any goals? Well, I'm talking about Raven, like, in personal life.
Well, one of Raven's goals is to get into the U.S. survey system. Like, you will see her name in lights, like, point blank, period.
Right.
A goal for my personal self is to get out of this apartment. Like, I love my apartment. It was my first, big boy apartment, so I was, really excited. But I've really outgrown this space. So my goal is to buy a house by the end of next year.
Okay, that's what's up. Don't forget, y'all, that Raven is Miss All-Star International Icon newcomer. Don't forget that, y'all. Do not forget that.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll say, hey.
Hi.
Then Adrian said, "My queen, you know she paints."
Thank you.
Make sure y'all keep these questions coming in. Make sure y'all keep these questions coming in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Please do that. They be wanting to look how good Raven be looking. I said, bitch, this bitch gonna be painted. I might need to put something on today. Cause I know you're gonna be painted.
So my makeup, like, just like it really just transformed overnight. Because I swear to God, I used to have like black eyeliner for eyebrows, and they used to go all the way up here. Like, and I had a mentor, a former Charlotte Black Pride femme, Tiffany Johnson, goes by Zanaya Malaysia Adams. She's one of the ones who really sat down with me and helped me find my face. Because I was just throwing the shit on and getting on stage looking a monkey, and nobody told me, "Oh, girl, you look crazy." Everybody was like, "Oh, girl, you sick, man." Now I'm looking back at my pictures. I was like, "Oh, Lord,
right,
honey."
Yeah. Time for that.
So now I really don't. When Raven comes out, I really don't want to see any parts of Larry. Like, and I know that may sound like I don't.
No, I get what you're saying.
But I don't want to see any parts of Larry. Like, I want to be able to walk past somebody on the street and they be like, "I have no idea who you are." To me, that's what fascinates me about drag.
Yeah.
The whole transformation. And I've never been one of the girls who like to look fishy. I don't want to look fishy. I don't want to look like a woman. I want to look like a beat ass drag queen.
Right. I'm trying to add some more people on here. Cause I've been laying down all day. I'm not even gonna even lie. I've been laying down all day. My butt has been in that bed.
I've been doing my house duties. I have been enjoying my day off from work and drag and catching up on some house cleaning. Finally opened a bottle of wine that I've had forever. I'm surprised it's still good because I've had it for so long. Yeah.
Okay, let me get back to it. I just had to share it a few more times.
You
back, y'all.
I just share I'm sharing it right now too. So can you hear my music in the background?
Yeah.
Is it too loud?
No.
Okay. Anita Baker is just like, I don't know about you, but like, do you have your music that you listen to when you paint and all that?
Uh-huh.
Like, Anita Baker is it for me. Like, if you hear my Anita Baker in the background, you know Raven is about to come out. Like, but I'm pretty sure you can tell from my performances and the music that I do, I am a very old soul. Like, I like music that you can feel, music that I can just open my mouth so you can see the back of my throat and roll on the floor like a baby and like and all of that. Like, that's my type of music. Like, I want to be able to feel it. Like, I want to be able to inspire somebody by what I do. And I know that sounds so
but
typical.
Like, but my thing, it don't give me the same feeling as it used to do back in the day. It don't. I don't used to have that feeling. I don't have that feeling. Like, when you get to the club, when I get to the club, the first place I want to is the dressing room. Because that would all go down that bitch. And like everybody be the audience, everybody be in the dressing room.
Yeah.
But it has slowed down. Like, it's not the same for me no more.
It's not. Like, growing up, I remember like sneaking up here to where I live at in Jacksonville now to see like Ebony Adams, Ebony Valentino, Aida, Kimberly DeLorean, like all the girls that were like popular in this area in that time, entertained. And just like you said, like it was popular, like it was everything.
Yeah.
As soon as you get there, you know you're going to the back where the queen's at because somebody got a little bottle back there and somebody got some tea about what happened in the parking lot last week.
Don't forget the person that helped you take your stuff in the club and drop it in the dressing room and then hit it.
Right. Like it's not as fun as it used to be anymore. I still very much enjoy what I used to do. But it's not as fun as it used to be.
It's definitely not. Definitely not. But I hope they come back together real soon. Let me ask some questions that I've been asking people on most of their interviews. So, how do you feel about drag parents and drag kids?
Parents having drag kids?
No, parents have like drag kids now and drag king back then.
Are you saying kings or kids?
Kids.
Kids?
Like, do you think it's a big difference to you now?
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. I personally got like 7 kids. Shout out to all my babies. But I handpick my kids. I don't just say, okay, you're my baby, you can be in my house. It don't work like that over here. For you to be over here and you to be a part of this house, you have to have something going for yourself outside of this drag. Like, I love this drag shit, but you can't be better than all these beads in these gowns. Okay? Like, that's just the truth. Like, ain't nobody photoshopping you in no clouds or putting you on no t-shirt to pay for your funeral, honey. You need to have something going for yourself.
Right.
You have to be either in school, have a job, or working towards that goal. Like, that is my number one requirement. Any drug use, you up out of here. If you need some help, then you let me know and we can get you some help.
Yep.
Like, I'm very strict because not only do I want to build well-rounded entertainers, I want to build well-rounded individuals that can help build up the world as well. And if you can't meet that criteria, then you and I can't vibe.
Okay. Speaking on stupid people, stupid questions that they don't know the answer to, who in the world told you that once you win one newcomer pageant, you're not a newcomer no more?
Oh, girl, so you want to go there? Oh,
okay. Where would that come from? Who, bitch? I know a lot of newcomers have done several newcomer pageants and won. You have to be ready to step up. Can't nobody make you step up.
And so, I feel like this interview's about to take a turn to the left. So, that information came from a side conversation. It was a conversation between 3 or 4 different people, and they didn't know that they were being recorded. And the person was pretty much like, yeah, like Raven, as soon as you win one title, you're no longer a newcomer, you're a title holder.
And she on that, and they on that about yeah. I'm like, these got dumb fools.
And not to toot my own horn or nothing like that, but the people who said it can't hold a candle to me in the dark. Like, we ain't even gonna pretend like we on the same level, baby, because we're not. And you can't judge my drag because you don't have none of your own. That's just how we gonna do that. I am going to stay in the newcomer lane until I am ready to come out of the newcomer lane, okay?
Right.
Anyone that's ready for me to come out the newcomer lane, you go ahead and you send me a couple beaded gowns and you go ahead and get my hair done and all that stuff. And then I'll do anything you want me to do. Until you are doing that for me, mind the business that pays you, which is not mine.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it
it.
live right here,
now,
honey.
I do very much plan to step up in the near future and do pageants that are not newcomer based. But that won't be for at least another year or two. Because although a lot of people feel as though I am very polished and I'm very this and I'm very that, none of that matters if you don't feel it.
Yep.
Because I don't feel like I'm ready to get out there and compete with the big girls yet. Because I know there's a lot of things that I still need to work on. I still need to get comfortable on stage. Because a lot of times I'm not comfortable on stage and it shows. And that's a very newcomer trait. So I just want to break some of those down.
Yeah, you got to, because they got they telling that to other people, that got them all confused. I was gagging. I like, oh my God, really?
Yeah, and that's for anybody. Like, I don't care if you are a newcomer girl or if you are a newcomer boy. Baby, if you feel like you need to stay in the newcomer lane for 20 years, then you do that, because nobody can tell your story or ride your journey but you.
Right.
Thank you.
You know she got them all on, honey.
Just look like this little Walmart move.
Yeah, but I definitely believe you on that. I would definitely believe that. I just feel like some girls got it easier now than other girls, because baby, back then, honey, you didn't win no pageant or talent show, but you was not be on nobody's stage.
But you know what? It's still like that for a lot of girls. I can say it's like that very much for me. Well, it was like that for me before I started doing pageants. Baby, you didn't see Raven. Raven was only booked in her local hometown shows. If it was not that, she wasn't booked. No, I'm sorry. Jasmine Brooks was the first person outside of my hometown to give me a chance. No, she was the second person. Let me stop lying. Amani Sanchez Cigar. She was the first person to give me a chance out of here. It was Ruby International, and it's right before she became mother. She was like, I see greatness in you. She was like, you don't see it, but I see it. She's like, so come on down here, bring like 4 or 5 costumes, bring 4 or 5 numbers. We're going to pick in between it. I got a team of people who going to help you, and we're going to get it together.
Right.
I get down there, like 11-hour drive. I'm exhausted, but my nerves are on 10 because I'm so anxious and excited. We stay up all night. She's helping me get my hair ready and all this stuff, and she helps me pick out my number. And the day of, I get to the club. She literally has people there that like cut me out of my gown and then sewed it back up in me. Like they was yanking on my hair and painting me and all this stuff that I had never been used to. Because like I said, I grew up in the theater background. I didn't grow up in the drag background. And she gave me my chance to get on that.
That's what's up.
Ooh, hello?
That really was.
And I pretty much just gave it my all once I got on that stage. And outside of that, it was Jasmine Brooks who gave me a chance on a.
Yes, honey. Shout out to Jasmine Brooks. Jasmine Brooks, don't mind give you a chance. Shout out to Jasmine Brooks, baby.
Yeah, she did. Jasmine Brooks was the next person to give me a stage. She booked me for Turn Up Tuesdays, I think it was. She booked me for Turn Up Tuesdays, and then they had a Thursday night show at Legends as well that they booked me for. That was one of my first times getting out. That's when I was like stuck in doing Little Kim. Like every show I had to be Little Kim. Like I had the little short, thin, blonde bob and the costumes that I had hot glued together, and I just knew I was turning it, and I was the tea.
Right. Tanner, you got a question? What you said? Yes.
Very much
yes.
Tanner. Like once again, a lot of people tell me that I should come out of the newcomer lane, but I still very much like I am a newcomer. Like there's no way that I could get out here and compete with the bigger girls and the girls who's been doing this for years. And I would never think that I was that great to be able to compete with these girls as I did. Because believe it or not, I've only been doing drag for about 4 years now.
He said Jasmine Brooks is the nice Capri of North Carolina. I believe it.
She is.
I definitely believe that.
I'm going to call you back. I'm sorry.
Jasmine Brooks also not anymore. Jasmine, you know you still that queen, bitch. You know you is still the queen up there.
Jasmine Brooks is very much still the queen.
Yes. You know you still the queen up there. So, anything that you want to ask your fans while you on here? Anything you want us to know, like what you have coming up in your future shows and stuff?
Ooh, baby, don't toot my horn. I ain't got fans. I just got people.
Well, yeah, they want to know where you're gonna be at.
Okay, so next weekend I will be in Virginia at the God and Goddess International Pageant. After that, I get like a little bit of a break. September 18th, I am in Greenville with Hysteria Cole. Then October 9th, I am in New Bern judging Drag Idol, which I am like very, very excited about because it gives like the babies who's only been on stage maybe once or twice a chance to really get out and express themselves. And I feel like things like that they're very important. When you first start out on stage, you need these little competitions. Well, I'm not going to say competitions. These little shows to help fine tune who you are on stage.
You are on stage.
Because if you don't have the chance to find out who you are on stage, when you finally do get up there, you're going to be looking crazy. After that, October 12th, I have something very, very special October 12th for everyone that I will be announcing very soon. Cannot talk about it right now, but very, very excited about it. You guys will be seeing me. I have to say, I've seen Raven's growth in the one thing. I love how much she stays true to her. Thank you, Tanner. I really appreciate that. You'll be seeing me on mainstream television very, very soon, you guys. And no, it is not Drag Race. But so what you were saying, Tanner, yeah, I very much. Thank you so much, Jasmine. I really appreciate that, guys.
Yeah, Jasmine is very sweet. Jasmine is very sweet girl, and she don't play when it comes down to her shows. If she gonna book you, she definitely gonna book you. She'll play that. She don't play that by her shows.
My favorite memory of Jasmine was, I think it was my very last show at Legends for Turn Up Tuesday. It was right before Chocolate had passed. Like, all of us were sitting backstage just talking after we had DJ'd and everything, and I was taking my makeup off. And Jasmine was pretty much just telling me, like, girl, you ain't got to get out here and dance. She said, I don't dance. She said, I do this little 1-2, and that's it. She said, be who you are. She said, and either the people going to love who you are or they not. But at the end of the day, you are who you are. Mm-hmm. And that stuck with me. Like, that stuck with me forever. You know, if anyone has watched me, they know Raven is not the girl who's going to get out there and get on up 4 times in a row. And like, she'll give you a little cute 1-2, but she's just not that girl. She's very much the glitz, the glam, you know, all the dramatics and that type of thing. And that's what I'm going to stick with, because I feel like that's what has gotten me to the point that I am now. And I think that's what's going to push me even further. Thank you, Tanner.
Because he keep... Yeah, I like shout out to Brianna Tanay as well. Shout out to Brianna Tanay.
Yeah, God, I feel like an idiot because I cannot remember her name.
He said he always gives credit when credit is due.
She's in Myrtle Beach with Brianna. What is her name?
Morgan.
No. Oh my God. She does Jennifer Lopez all the time. It's the alcohol, that's why I can't remember her name. Jayla, thank you. Jayla Serena Mitchell. She gave me one of my first starts on stage as well. Back when I was doing boy drag. See, a lot of y'all don't know that. When I was Adonis St. James, Jayla Serena Mitchell booked me for her Thursday night fever shows. Like, and that was my first chance on like a big stage. Like, I was uberly nervous. I think I did Barry White that night. I was like uberly nervous. Like, Jayla was just in my ear telling me, girl, you got this. Just go out there, show them who you are, and just get off the stage. And that's what I did. And it's people like Brianna and Jasmine and Jayla who have given me my start in drag, but also kept me humbled and grounded, that keeps me going and makes me want to teach my kids and the other babies that are coming under me the same thing. Because I feel like if we extend that same kindness, maybe we can get rid of some of this catty shit that be going on.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Because you know, like, let's just be honest, it's a lot of it that happens. Like, it's a lot of it that happens. And I just try to stay away from that.
Right. I don't know who's knocking out there in that door. I'm trying to get all these questions in because they roll it in fast as hell. That's Jayla.
Thank you, Jayla.
Okay, that's why I'm on.
Listen, Jayla booked me when, baby, I did not know my colors. Honey, I swear to God, I'll post a picture later for y'all, and I'll tag Brianna in it so y'all can see it. I swear to God, my face is like a sweet potato. Like, my face is like a sweet potato. I did not know my colors. I still had on all the rhinestones and stuff, but I did not know my colors, my face. Like, it was just a total mess. And I'm pretty sure everybody in the dressing room knew it was a mess too, but they didn't shade me. They didn't down me. They was just like, yes, go off. Get out there and get you a piece. You know, and I think that's what we need more of in this art form. Like, so, oh, my big brother is up here. He asks, who approves your looks? So, him, of course. My brother, Brandon Shackelford, who's up here, him and my mom are pretty much like my designers. If it does not look right, I'm telling you, my brother and my mom are the first two to read me. Like, my brother will tell me all the time, girl, that's boring. Take that shit off.
Right.
Or, girl, you look crazy. Take that shit off. And my mom is pretty much the same way. And that's something that I live for as well, because as we know, in this community, a lot of us don't have that. We don't have that family unit. We don't have, that blood relative that we can go to and just speak about things to. So to have that for me is everything. And I try to
that, like you said, that's sickening to have. I mean, it's everything. Don't get me wrong. But when you are in this business, and the only person you can depend on is yourself, because your family is not involved, period. And you got to depend on your gay kids. Then it's like, oh, Jesus, it's a lot.
Brianna, you know about made me go through this whole bottle, girl. Ooh. This interview gonna turn real ratchet in a few. Well, yeah, I understand that, because a lot of the times, ooh, that's the end of the bottle, girl. Girl.
I'm drinking light.
Time for you to break out the second bottle. But yeah, a lot of the times I have people to go with my shows to me, but I have had shows where I've had to go completely by myself, and you're right, it's no fun. Like, it's no fun, and it is hard when you don't have a dresser and you don't have anyone to be there for you, doing everything on your own.
Yes,
it is extremely hard.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It pushes you as an entertainer. I think that's what builds character. Those moments like that when you have to be by yourself and you have no one to depend on. I think that's what builds your integrity as an entertainer.
Right. Go sit down.
So, Brianna, what questions do you have for me?
Well, I was going to get back to the rest of these questions, but I was going to do a little short break right quick, and then we was going to come back on. So let me do a break right quick, a little 30-second break, and then we're going to come back on and continue this interview.
Okay, I can run and grab me another bottle of wine. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you give us some hearts and some thumbs up. If you are watching this video, give us some hearts and thumbs up. Let me see them hearts and some thumbs up. If you're enjoying this this interview, let me know, people. Let me know now. So now I want to touch bases. After I finish these few comments on the first, then we're gonna touch on some entertainment field.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with Jada. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm saying, did you read the question?
Sometimes you have to take a chance on someone. We all came from somewhere. Is that what you're talking about?
That was Jada this wrote.
Yeah, very true. That's one of the things I try to incorporate into my shows as well. I'll put anyone on the stage. Oh, so what's your next move in pageantry? So honestly, I think I'm gonna sit down for the rest of the year. I really think I'm gonna sit down for the rest of the year. I want to be US of A so bad. Like, y'all don't know how much I want to be US of A. Like, US of A at large is just, that's my heart. Like, I feel like that system is everything that Raven represents like the drags, the dramatics.
Yeah, I like you. That's my best system. I like EOY too. I love EOY. The only one I don't like is America.
You know what? When I first started drag, America was something that I really, really wanted to do. But I feel like I got too much of a potty mouth for America. Like, I like saying the word shit. And my favorite word is bitch. Like, we can just be having a regular conversation. I'm like, bitch, really? And you're America. You really, you really can't do that. So that's what kind of pushed me away from America. But all in all, I feel as though Raven is a US of A girl at heart. I've been preparing for US of A for probably since the beginning of my career, honestly. Every year I say I'm going to go do a prelim, but I don't know. I just never did. I get like nervous and I get the jitters and I just drop out.
All right. Well, we have reached halfway to the mark. I'm going to take a break right quick, and we're going to come back with the I have a couple of questions for Ray to answer me as far as entertainment field. Talking about the baby Bill Clinton, Bill Cosby and R.Kelly. We'll be right back.
All right.
Oh shit, thought you had a nigga whipped till he dipped on you, went out and got himself a new thing. Oh shit, thought you had a nigga whipped till he dipped.
Okay, y'all, we are back. That was our last.
Great.
I gotta do one more. Yeah, the other one. You said what there?
So that was a short break, girl.
Oh yeah, there was some of my videos. I got one more video to play in a second.
People catching me looking all crazy and stuff.
So I'm sure that you heard about the baby and his comments and stuff. What got out about him and losing his a lot of his jobs. How do you feel about the baby comments?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Can you see me? Because I can't see myself.
No, I can't see you, but I hear you.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. How do I feel about the baby and his comments? I feel like his Can I speak freely?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like his comments were ignorant as fuck. To be honest, I feel like his comments were very ignorant. But at the same time, I feel like us in the LGBTQ community, we've said worse about each other.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep out. Like, we've said worse about each other. Like,
yes, we have
girls that have exposed other people's status on social media. Like, we've said worse about each other. So let's not act like what this man said we haven't said about each other. So if you don't want somebody else calling you a HIV infested ass faggot, then don't call your brother or sister AIDS and HIV infested ass faggot.
Right.
Because they think it's okay because they hear us saying it to each other. So they think it's okay. Just like when it comes to white people, they hear us calling each other niggas. So they think it's okay for them to call us niggas.
Yeah.
But you better call me by my name.
And so I know I've been up to date on the R.Kelly trial. I've been watching it almost every day. And do you think he looking to serve no time? This is a situation happened with Bill Cosby, that kind of situation. Because at one point I'm thinking that he's guilty. Then at one point I'm thinking that he is innocent.
So as far as R. Kelly?
Yes.
I do not feel like R. Kelly is innocent. I don't. I do not feel like he is innocent, but I do feel as though the children's parents played a role in this as well. I'm sorry, I'm adjusting my camera while we're up here. I feel like the children's parents played a heavy role in it as well. And I feel like once the money ran out, that's when it was like, oh, this nigga's been playing with our children. Let's go ahead and get him together. Yeah. Like, no, girl, you were cool with selling your child the whole time. Like, don't try to switch it up now.
I'm just trying to picture me with somebody famous like that, and they making me eat shit. You making me eat shit?
Yeah, baby, we ain't about to do that.
I mean, we definitely about to do that.
We ain't about to do that. Like, we ain't about to do none of that.
And you gotta record it again because she didn't act like she was enjoying it. What the fuck?
No, baby, I was not enjoying that because you asked me to eat feces, and that's just not what I do. But once again, I do feel as though a lot of the kids' parents knew what was going on.
Yeah.
I feel like they were okay with it.
Yeah, there was.
And I feel like once the coins ran out, that's when shit got real.
Right.
Now, as far as Bill Cosby, Mr. Jello putting himself, like, I feel like they really played with Bill. Like, I do. I feel like they really played with Papa Bill. I feel like my camera is just like all off.
No, it ain't.
I feel like they really played with Bill. I feel like, girl, you pretty much gave up the cooch to Bill back then. Like, don't wait years later to come out and be like, oh, he raped me. And and once again, I'm not trying to negate anyone's rape story or say that no one
I understand.
Really raped. Because I do know that sometimes it takes victims longer to speak than others. But 20 fucking years, girl?
Yeah.
It took you 20 years to say somebody touched you inappropriately?
Yeah.
No, sis, I got a hard time believing that. When you feel me, like, I got a real hard time. I got a real hard time believing that one. Like, nah,
You better sit down. What you have there doing? So before we close this, so what were Raven Sanchez? This Raven Sanchez would tell a younger Raven Sanchez.
Stop listening to everybody else. Do what you want to do. Like, do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. Because at the end of the day, that's all you got left. Like, be who you are. Be what you want to be. Have fun. Don't take any of this shit serious.
Right.
Have fun and be who you are. Is what I would have. Is what I wish someone would have told me years ago.
Well, Raven, I definitely want to thank you so much for doing this and coming on my channel and speaking your truth and telling your truth the way you only know how to tell it. Thank you so much, Queen. This is my queen, my Miss All-Star International Icon Newcomer Queen. She will be at Goddess and Goddess next weekend. Get that shit taken care of. And, I love you. I love you.
I love you too. And you guys stay tuned to my page for All News All-Star, All News Charlotte FFI, Princess. I have a huge surprise coming for everyone who follows me on October 12th. I have a huge surprise for everyone. And just thank you for following me and loving me. Like, I appreciate all of you so much. And I love you all. And thank you so much for this opportunity this evening.
You're welcome. What can they find you at?
You can find me at Josephine's Eatery and Events here in Jacksonville. Oh, gosh, you can find me anywhere that anybody will take me. Just follow me on Facebook for more information. I'm always somewhere in the wind. Me and the white Volvo, we always down for an adventure.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming on. I wish y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see y'all next time. Don't forget, if you like to be a guest on my show, come on and tell your story the way you know how to do it and tell your truth. This is how you can do it.
You ready? You ready? She back.